Well, 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 here we are back on the Mindcrack server. You're doing some stuff. Just wanted to give you some response on your feedback. A lot of you guys liked this. Thought this looked very cool. Some of you said, well, since this is a government-owned area, it should be all very nice. But, you go to the Capitol building, wherever you live, you're going to find cracks in the sidewalk, my friends. So it's realistic, if you ask me. Well, this just kind of gave me a little detour, but let's go over here. This, I don't know where this came from. I don't know if this is a Arcus thing. I don't know what this is, but it's something. And it might be from Adlington. Adlington said he's coming over. And he said he's coming over with a surprise tomorrow. So today's Sunday. Monday, keep your eyes on the GuudeLP.com Mindcrack chat. And keep me up to date on Twitter on what Adlington's up to over here. If you see anything in the chat that looks fishy. I don't know what's going to happen. He said it's a present, because every time I get on, I tell him I'm going to murder him. So, maybe it's a present. Maybe it's a truce. Not sure, we'll see. Would love a truce. I'm all for a good truce. But anyway, let me crank my volume here. So, here's what's going on. Over here I did a little something. I just added some upside down stairs here. Remember how I put these right side up ones? That, my friends, makes a great window. Okay? You can even put some panes in there. Look very nice indeed. I think that's great. Been working on a building over here as well. Just a new one. I've extended this road, and I know we've got a problem. Some of you have been astute and have noticed this. What's the problem? Tell me right now. You are correct. This looks great. Looks epic, right? But this is 3 wide. This is an odd number. Our entrance, everything up to this point has been 2 wide. And some of you probably haven't noticed, but now that I brought it up, you do. 2 wide, everything centered, and then 3 wide here. We've got 2 things to consider. There he goes. He's gone. 2 things to consider with this, okay? Number 1, yes, it's off-center to the right. Okay, we've got 1 extra block on the right-hand side. But our alternative option is this. A road that is 2 wide. And I personally, cosmetically, I'm making a designer's decision to forego that. We're going to be off-center here. Z-Stow, I'm so sorry. We're going to be off-center. I think it's the right move to make. A 3 wide walkway here. This is the main road leading up to the place. This is a good decision. You're never going to notice it. Most people haven't noticed it. It's very nice just as it is. We love it. So, okay. So, I've got this new building here. I've just put the doorway in the corner like this. I thought that was kind of nice. Cool little thing. We've done sandstone stairs up top. We've done some nice bordering around here with some wood planks. Something that I thought was fixed that is not for some reason. That's wood. Still breaks with a pick. Did you see what I did there? I know I'm a magician with my quick fingers. Pick. Not with an axe. So, that's too bad. So I'm thinking about this now. And in thinking about it, we've got to pick a block to put here. Whoo, that's weird. No, not you. Not like that. That's one of the problems I'm going to continually be getting used to for quite some time. That's how you do that now. A little more difficult. I don't think this is going to look right. Oh man, you gotta be kidding me right down here. Okay, got it. There it is. Okay, that does not look right. But that doesn't look half bad because this is wood slab, or no, just a wood plank. This fence kind of blends in, and I think it serves us no purpose. Just trying to dress it up a little bit, but I don't think it's going to be worth our while. Something like that could be nice. That actually couldn't. It's not. It could be. It is. It's nice. Just like that. Just why is that there? Oh, because I placed it and had it in my inventory. That's why. I like that. Down on the back side here, it goes down one deeper, but that's okay. That's okay indeed. Okay. Got it. That's not it. So, that's decent. I like that. I think that's good. That's a cool, different little look there. I like it. Okay, this is the main reason we came over here. We'll come back to this in a moment. I know I said we'd go caving. I'm sorry I don't... my promises are not being fulfilled. But it's dependent on some things that you will see soon enough. But we want to get down here. I want to do some work in the arena here. Surprise, surprise, surprise. It is time to kind of... This is something that we've been waiting for. It's all the time. I used to say, when 1.3 comes out, we'll do this. And when 1.3 comes out, we'll do that. Well, now 1.3 is out, and we're doing it. We're doing what we said we were going to do. So, this will not get us done, but it'll give us some to get us on our way here. So, these are easy. This is easy. Very simple. Very simple. Great. This just helps these look a little bit nicer. Making sure that I'm aiming on the bottom side. Very good. That helps the top side out. Now let's help the bottom side. By doing this. I think this will be nice. Yes, it will. And we'll have to get that obsidian out of there too. So, today, apparently, I have disappointed some of you. A lot of you were expecting UHC, which, because I kept saying Sunday something fun and exciting is coming, so you're like, oh boy, UHC is on the way. No, that's not what I was talking about. I wasn't talking about UHC. I was talking about the map I played with Sea Nanners. It was just a fun experience, and just want to let you guys know, I don't have to make this statement for most of you, but for some of you, I just want to let you know that OB Dubs, as a person, I am not Mr. Uppity Pants, okay? As the channel grows, of course, it gets harder and harder to keep up with everybody's messages. When I first started out, it was definitely much more easy to be more personal and to talk to everybody that sent me a message and even become friends with most people. Like, I remember what Denorak, if you're still watching, I remember your birthday. I remember the old Mindcrack Basics house that I made, and he stopped watching a long time ago. He started getting mean to me, I think. Yeah, I remember the guys from back in the days, definitely. And so as the channel grows, it does get more difficult. But as far as, so, and even Twitter, I've always been saying that's the way to get a hold of me. That's the way to reach me. I started saying that when I had about 6,000 followers a month or so ago. Now I've got 12,000, and it's starting to get to that point to where it's not necessarily impossible. It's definitely, I'm about able to respond to every tweet that's out there that's sent to me. The problem lies when people start asking for promotion. When people start asking for promotion on their channels, then it gets difficult. Then it gets hard to really weed through everything and find the messages where people are actually asking questions. But as far as me, I know a lot of you say you like me because I am personable with you. I let you guys inside. I let you know how I'm feeling. I let you know how my day's going. All that stuff. That's one of the huge appeals, not for just me, but for most Mindcrackers. That's what you're gonna get here on the Mindcrack server. So that's me. Period. That's the type of video I will always put up. From time to time, I may upload a video that's going to be more production oriented, which might just be like something where I might not even be talking, you know, or something like that. But majority, 99% of what you're going to get from your buddy B00 is going to be personal. Whoa, that was weird. Personal. So the fact that I played a map with sea nanners does not mean that all of a sudden I am not personal or personable. I will not lose that. A lot of people said, "Oh, there he goes. Remember me when you're at the top, blah, blah, blah." No, it doesn't work like that, okay? Playing with Sea Nanners because he's friends with Justra, and I've been a big fan of his in the past. So for me, it wasn't, hey, watch me network and watch me market. No. It was, hey, watch me fulfill a dream by playing with somebody that I've been a fan of for years, a long time. So you guys don't got to worry about old B00, okay? We're going to be best friends to the end. I promise you that. So anyway, just wanted to let you guys know. Don't worry about me. We're good. Okay, see Shri. Okay, so I like the way that looks. Here's the problem with this. That doesn't look good. That doesn't work. This style, like I did over on the other house, only works for me if I got interballs out, didn't even use them. It only works if it's a block off the ground. I still have no idea. Like in a case like this, it should look okay. This wood plank here, or this wooden bar. What is this? A wooden doorknob? What is that? Log. That's what it is. There we go. Okay, that might cause a problem getting in our way, but I think we should be fine. We should be fine. Great. That looks good. Phone. All right. Great. So, yeah, that looks good. That's a case where that works out nicely. See what I mean? Do you see what I'm spraying in your face? That looks good. Over here, it looks great. Looks really good right there. Real good. So over here, we can do our trapdoor design. I just need more things off of the bar. Seriously. We're using dark wood for doors and stuff such as these. Things such as these. That's my plan, kind of. Okay, one of those guys there. I know I've got fence gates in here as well. Pretty sure of it. I want to try something right now. Can't do that? Can't put that on half slab? That's a crying damn shame. Can I put it on a sign? Can't put it on transparent blocks. It has been told. So, pardon me. So, I was on today, Jeb. He did some streaming today with Dinnerbone and what is it? Mark in Real Life? Is his Twitter name? The other guy from the place. You know, the place that we like that makes the video game so much. They were streaming Vex's new map called Waking Up or something like that. Waking Up, good morning, happy time, or something like that. And what about this? So I noticed in their stream that they were, by examining their stream, I had noticed that they had a death counter rolling. And I saw that they had tweeted out, Dinnerbone had tweeted out, apparently. Oh, I didn't even see he said that. He's just testing out a good way to do an explosion. It's obvious. But yeah, they had tweeted out, they said, oh, apparently we need to do a death counter. Now I know that was one of you. That was they got that from somebody that watches either Double OG or Ooge. They did it. They got it. They got the idea. And it had to have been. I've never seen anybody else do a death counter. That had to have been what it was from. Must be. This is actually a good opportunity to do this. Awesome. So, I tuned in. And I said, I tuned into their stream. And I said, you guys have stolen. No, I didn't. I said, oh, the Double OG death counter. Now, Bebop Vox was in there moderating, and of course, he for some reason at Minecon, he wasn't very personable with me or Guude last year. I don't know why. We just said, hi, Bebop Vox, and he just looked at us and walked away. Like we were crazy. But anyway. So, but a couple of you were in the stream there, and you said, oh, BWO's here, blah, blah, blah. That's awesome, great. And I was hoping they would see that, because I had said in the stream, I said, please let me have this death counter. I think that looks good. Please let me have the death counter so I can save myself some trouble in editing. Because I'm telling you guys, you don't realize the death counter on the Double OG stuff is so time consuming. Not to mention the fact that my audio has been whacked lately. Speaking of that, I have to recycle fraps quite often. So that reminded me it's going to be a good time commercial break so I can recycle my fraps. So we're going to take a quick commercial break and be right back, my friends. All right, welcome back. We did it. Fraps recycled. So yeah, my audio's been out of sync. Fraps has been throwing my audio off, so I haven't been wanting to update to the newest version of Fraps, which is actually by now the old version of Fraps. Let me do a backdoor here. Do a backdoor job. Get a backdoor job. I haven't said get any sort of job in so long. I just let everybody else have it. But anyway, the editing, that's what I was talking about. The editing, so difficult. I'm resyncing up all my audio. I'm doing this death counter, which you guys have come to expect, which is perfectly fine. That's great. I'm glad you come to expect it. Can I put this door on this stair? Damn you! I wish I could. That would be so great if I could do that, but I cannot. Should we make it an interesting block? Should we make it... Ooh. Doorway. Threshold. That's cool. Doesn't really match. Gotta get the right color wood in there. Get the right wood. But yeah, so I said, please, Dinnerbone, Jeb, other guy that does server stuff or something, please, let me get my hands on this. Promptly, I was escorted out of the stream for spamming them. No, I'm kidding. No, but the answer was no. Or no, there was no answer. That's what the answer was. There was no answer. So, unfortunately, that wasn't going to happen. But the good news, that's better, like that. That's better. I like that. And that doesn't cause updates there, so that's great. The good news is that maybe after I left or something, my cries were heard. My pleas for help were heard, and rumor has it 1.4 is going to include the option to have a death counter. So, pooh! Come on! Time for a new peep show! Right? It's so awesome. So awesome to have a death counter. It would just save me. You guys don't even know. Or maybe you do. It would just save me so much editing. So much editing. Oh, it's so hard to edit. All that stuff. But we do it. We do it for the sake of you guys, actually. For you guys, we do it. Okay, let's do this. Like it. Like it a lot. Like it a lot. That works very nicely. How's the roof in here? Pretty bad. No roof yet. Soon. Soon there will be a roof. Don't worry. We don't need to do that here. But we do need to do that here. Too wide is nice. We'll do this. This. And... so I wanted to do like a special thing to introduce Generic B to the server, to you guys. I'm sure most of you watch Guude's videos and others, and it is no surprise any longer that Generic B is now part of the Mindcrack team, which is great. He's a great addition in my opinion. I love the guy to death. I think he's a great LPer. So if you don't know who he is or haven't checked out his channel, hey, or haven't checked out his channel, please do, because he puts up great stuff, and you will be seeing plenty of him around here as well. Plan was to stumble upon him as we were traveling. For looking for new land. But that is kind of taking a little bit of a back seat now because him and I are having a little hard time scheduling because I'm still transitioning out of the old and into the new career. So let's do this number. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. Yeah, got it. Beautiful. Okay. Now, this road's going to wrap around here like this. Hey there. Not there. Fricker. Well, maybe it will. Don't think I'd rather go here. Hey there. Hey there. I do not mind this road being too wide here. Don't mind it in the least. Let's get this sand. I'll show you guys too. I've extended, I know it would be a little bit boring, but I've extended the sand quite a bit. We are almost Shadow of Istria failed right up around here. So just tap this with sand until it breaks. That's how it works in real life. Okay. Very good. All right. Boom, 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 boom. So I was at a wedding yesterday. Friend of the family, and I was the usher in the wedding. Which I don't know if I've talked about this on here, but if you are near the marrying stage or thinking about getting married, never, ever, 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 whoops, wrong tool. Ask your friend to be an usher. Never, never. This is a friend that I've had for a very long time. Love him to death. Great guy. He's actually my brother's age, and he was my brother's friend first. My brother was actually he was one of the groomsmen. But we used to all get together, play video games, and do stuff on the weekends. But I had told these guys, never ask me to be an usher. Never. Because for me, I appreciate it. You know, tell me, hey, I would like you to be an usher in my wedding, but I know you don't want to, so... Or I know you don't like being an usher, so no worries. Don't worry about it, old John. And, that's good. But this guy asked me to be an usher. Oh, which is pretty funny because I've had this conversation with them where I've said, don't ask me to be an usher at your weddings, just please. And we had gone to the point to we were saying, actually, yeah, why... Really, okay, it's nice to know, okay, you want me to be in your wedding, but really, you're doing that. It's not an honor. I mean, it's an honor, yes, I'm one of your finest friends, thank you, but it's really annoying, because you got to go rent a tuxedo or a suit or something, and then you're having to waste your time and your days and all this stuff, sitting around at rehearsals and this and that, so we've said, yeah, it's actually really sucks to have to do that stuff. Like, absolutely, yes, it does. So when it came time for my wedding, I remembered these words in this conversation that we had had, that no, you don't want to be in the wedding, right? You don't want to be in it because it's too much of a hassle. You just want to sit back and relax, right? Right? I never said this to him, but remembering this conversation, I did not ask them to be in my wedding. That was a mistake. Because apparently I thought I was doing them a favor. I thought, no good. Block view. I thought I was doing them a favor by, well, we'll get some more wood out of it, by making it so they didn't have to buy a suit, they didn't have to rent a tux, they didn't have to do any of that stuff. They could just sit back with their girlfriends, fiancés at the time, and just enjoy the wedding, right? You just want to enjoy the wedding, don't you? But I hurt their feelings, and not to the point to where we were mad at each other or anything. They were just like, well, thanks a lot. You got these strangers up here in your wedding, and we're just sitting here. I thought I did them a favor. So when it came time for me to be in their weddings, they knew I don't want to be an usher. I don't want to talk to strangers and walk them to their seats and wear a suit and be outside in 80-degree weather and cry all day. They knew. Dude, did that tree make those blocks disappear? I swear I had blocks there. Let's test this. I think that tree just removed those blocks. The tree is removing blocks. The tree is removing blocks, guys. Heads up. Trees remove blocks. Is this well known? Has this been in the game forever? I don't know. Whenever I find something, I think I found it out for the first time, and everybody's like, no, that's been in the game since beta. B00. I've never seen that before. Blocks are getting removed by tree. Okay, Jeb? Your game is just straight broke. Notch! Get control of your people. But anyway, I was Usher in this wedding. I did it with a smile. I did a great, amazing job. All that to say, when it came time for the dancing at the reception, it was some of the funniest stuff I've ever seen in my entire life. I personally, I'm not a big fan of dancing. The whole Jerry Seinfeld opinion of, why don't you like dancing? Well, because it's so stupid. That's a pretty good way of looking at it, I think, in my opinion. So anyway, the dancing was hilarious. So tweet at me your favorite dance videos. No, I'm kidding. But for real, that's gonna do it for this episode. I hope I didn't bore you too much. Oh, look at the chat. I didn't bore you too much. I just wanted to show you some building ideas that I have. I'm hoping to get out and do some traveling very soon. And I want to get on with Arcus. He's usually on in the AM time, my time, and I've unfortunately been on in the PM lately. So we're going to catch him soon. And Arcus and I are going to get cranking on this baby. We're going to wrap this up, and we're hopefully going to have some very fun Mindcrack games over here. I think it'll be a blast. Also, I talked with Guude today, and he said I can have some fun over at his village, so that's actually where I'm going to log out. He said I am allowed to try to get them to breed a little better. So, oh, and this is how far I've extended the desert. Looking good, right? It's moving right along. Coming up to the water there, so we're getting there. But anyway, I'm going to do some experimenting in here. Maybe that'll be next episode. Let me know what you guys would like to see. What I'd really like to do, I'm anxious to do, is get some villagers to breed, leave the originals, and transport a couple over to here and see how they like it, see how they work. Would really like to get that village going, and hopefully they don't travel their way back over here. Hopefully they take that up as their home. I do believe I did calculations a couple episodes ago, and it was over 100 blocks. Well, damn. So according to what Doc has said, I think that should be plenty of distance there. Hi! Okay, he does, don't disturb. He does 9 for an ender eye. He does glass, I think. 1 for 4 glass, and this guy does, we made one trade with him. He does beef and something else, I think. But anyway, we'll probably pick up here next episode and maybe do some transferring. You guys can let me know. Otherwise, I'm going to do some exploring, but those of you that are kind of craving that, you check out the B00 single player. Tomorrow morning, we'll have some NBA 2K in your face. The series is going great. You guys are loving it, and I love you right back. Those of you that don't enjoy NBA videos, no problem. You don't have to love the NBA. That's okay. Don't worry. I hope I'm not hurting your feelings when I say that stuff. And if you haven't seen it yet, the last video on my channel was the one with Scene Enters, if you are interested in checking it out. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for supporting everything that you do. For me, it's very heartwarming all the time. So thanks a lot, guys, and we will see you next time right here. Not now, but then. Right then. See you guys.